Indianapolis Colts on the road at the Denver Broncos. Yet another one that is very important in playoff implications. The Broncos are anywhere from a very expensive 3.5 all the way out to 4.5 at home over the Colts. 44 to 45 at 44.5 is our total. Colts coming out of a bye, so we have that team rested and had a couple of weeks to prepare for this one against the Broncos. Broncos also coming out of a bye here. No two ways about it. Bo Nix has been good. Good on Sean Payton. I mean, like Sean Payton saw something in him, wanted to take him in the draft, and Bo Nix has been all right. Certainly revived Cortland Sutton's career there in Denver. Colts can still make the playoffs, Mo, so this is quite an important game here in the overall grand scheme of things.
Yeah, very important. Very important for the Colts. If they win this game, they're back in it. If they don't, Denver can probably start making their playoff plans. So, yeah, I don't trust this this Indianapolis offense, man. I mean, against a Denver defense that does put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and then on the other side, you have Bo Nix, who has been pretty bad under pressure against a team that doesn't really blitz at all. Seems like a good matchup for Denver at home. I lean Denver, but it's not going to be a play for me, I don't think.
Yeah, my kind of feeling on this, I'd like to get your thoughts, is like, so if you get mediocre to bad Anthony Richardson, then yeah, the Broncos win this game and maybe even cover this game, and might could cover at margin, certainly, if you get kind of bad Anthony Richardson. If your bet here is that you're playing on the upside of Anthony Richardson, like, isn't this just a money line bet? Like, don't they just win the game outright? I mean, it's not like Anthony Richardson is that type of guy that it's like he's gonna, keep the game close more times than not. It's like, oh, if Anthony Richardson's clicking and he's running great and he's throwing or whatever, like, this Colts offense looks really good. And then when he's not, it looks absolutely atrocious, right? And so I'd almost play the tails here, where it's just kind of like, if you like the Colts in this, at least if you want to take the 4, I get it. It's on the other side of 3 and all, but like, at least sprinkle some on the money line, because they're liable to win the game outright if you get the good version of Anthony Richardson.
Especially when you have Shane Steichen calling games the way he is. Mm-hmm. And then, you do have some deep target. Josh Downs, I think, is going to play, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like
practice.
He's back.
That's big,
Yeah.
And then Alec Pierce. You have guys who can go deep, and you have a Broncos secondary that looked very beatable without Riley Moss, their other corner. Mm-hmm. So Patrick Surtain can only cover one guy. He is very good, but this is not the sort of matchup where I think he's going to have as much weight as he would in some other ones, where there's kind of an alpha receiver carrying a lot of the water for the offense.
Yeah, if I was on the Indy side, there'd be a sprinkle on the money line for me for sure.